that I've made on my patchwork placemat for Halloween. I have, you know, buried all the threads. Some of them got cut off, some of them got buried. On this one, most of them got buried. Okay, so yeah, I just came in to show you all that I had got rid of all of those threads and trimmed it up. Trimmed up my patchwork placemat. This here is what you call, these are apple core quilt blocks. Apple core patchwork placemat. Halloween patchwork placemat. It could have a whole bunch of names. But yeah, I just came in to show you all, you know, that I was almost done. The only thing for me to do at this point is to put on the binding strip. Okay. So you can see that I've trimmed it up. And all I have to do is put on the binding strip. And once I get it completely done, of course, you know I'll do another video or two. But yeah, this is my apple core patchwork placemat, Halloween patchwork placemat. This is it. What do you think? Okay. So what I do is, this is my apple core template. So what I do is just take my rotary cutter and, you know, trim it. So I move it and I trim. Now I have stated previously to, when you're cutting your apple core blocks, use a small rotary cutter. But when I went to trim up this sandwich, I used my regular rotary cutter. And so I would take it around like this and trim. And I also have this on my rotating mat, so I thought that was helpful to, you know, do it like that and trim, you know. But yeah, this is my patchwork placemat. So this how y'all do it when you go to trim. Don't square it up with like a square. You use this template, this apple core template, and then you know, go around. See, I have this on my rotary cutter. Do y'all have a rotating mat? So this is helpful. So then, you know, I turn it around like this and put it up here, you know, and then go there and trim around. And, you know, don't be in a hurry because you don't want to mess nothing up, but, you know, you're a little, hi, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing, just showing you all my patchwork placemat. The only thing I have to do at this point is just put on the binding strip. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so this is my, you know, my apple core patchwork placemat, Halloween patchwork placemat. Okay, so then you all would just use your rotary cutter and go around, and then just keep going until you get it all done. See, you can move it up on the rotating mat to continue to trim. So that's what I do, and then I rotate. Okay. And then I did that. And just keep going till you get it it trimmed all the way up. So I said, well, the terminology that I use is when I work with curved pieces. You're not squaring it up, you're rounding it off. So don't square it up. Round it off. Okay? And yeah, round it off. So again, this is my, thank you. This is my patchwork placemat. Okay, this is the front, and then this is the back. And what I say is, I don't like using white fabric for backing because I don't like the way dark thread look on the backing fabric, on like white fabric. So, but I think I may be okay with using white thread on white backing fabric. I think I'm okay with that. But when I use dark thread on white backing fabric, I did not like that. Okay, but this looks nice. This looks pretty good. Can you see? So all I did was just go around, quilt around the border of the block. So on the back, it looks like this. And then on the front, you can see how I quilted around the border for it to look like it does on the back. And that was just easy to do. I just put on my 1/4-inch foot and trimmed around the edge, around the border. And then when this point got to the line that's a 1/4 inch from the needle, that's when I start with the needle down and rotate, and then you just, go around like you sew around, then turn, come down here, stop, turn, come, stop right there, turn. And then once you do all that, you're done. It wasn't even it wasn't even a lot. Didn't even take me a long time. I was just like bam, 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 and then I was all quilted. It was all quilted. Okay. So this is this patchwork placemat. What do y'all think? Are you all quilters? How long have you all been quilting? Okay, so I have another patchwork placemat to show. I got this one done too. Now this is what I'm calling my show off piece. I already know this one is going to get a lot of views, It took me quite a long time to get it quilted because I quilted each line individually. So I actually started on this patchwork placemat here last year, and I'm finishing up this year. Okay, I normally bury my threads, but I had so many threads. Did I bury any of the threads? I may have buried a few threads, but not all of them. Not on this one. And then when I didn't do that, I feel, I can't even see like the little spots I feel look different because I didn't bury the threads. Let me see what they are. So this is the progress that I've made on my patchwork placemat. What is that? So I'm just showing off my patchwork, the progress that I've made on my patchwork placemat. I'm thinking about doing a live for when I get ready to put on the binding strip. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, this is what I'm calling my show off piece. Okay. So this is my patch. This is another patchwork placemat using the apple core quilt block. And like I said, once you get it quilted, meaning all 3 layers sewn together, you take your apple core template and round it off. So this is what you would do, and just take your rotary cutter and go around the side. And I like it if you can see how the curve goes around and then kind of lets you in over here, and then you turn this around let's see how it kind of picks up right there and curves around. If you can see how it kind of right here and then go up, and then just take it around. And so you might have to come down. So right here you do that number, right, and then come and kind of, you know, so you can square it up. Okay, and then not square it up, round it off. So then you kind of do that, and then take your rotary cutter and then come right here and round it off. So you're not squaring it up because these are curved pieces. You're rounding it off. And then you wouldn't use, when you go to cut your strip for binding, you have to use bias strips, not strips cut on like straight across. Then you rotate, or you know, you can use your rotating mat. I wonder if you all have a rotating mat. Who all has a rotating mat? So that's what you do. Then just round. And you see how it kind of curves and picks up right there. And then you turn it around. And you would take your rotary cut and cut around there. And then let's see, when you get right there, let's see. I guess you would have to do that, because you may have to maneuver the ruler to, you know, make it look presentable, you know. So you may not be able to cut the whole thing. You might have to move it a little bit and cut, move it a little bit and cut. But yeah, so this is how you would go about, you know, rounding it and cutting it with a rotary cutter. But yeah, this is my patchwork, another one of my patchwork placemats that I'm working on for this Halloween season. So yeah, I was just showing you all that I've trimmed it up and gotten rid of all those threads I had. Okay. Make sure you all subscribe to my channel. Go and watch some of my other videos. I will be doing more videos. Like, I'll be uploading a lot of videos between now and tomorrow. So make sure you all check out all of that. Shorts and long form videos and everything of what I've made for this Halloween season. I think I'm going to get thousands and thousands of views on this patchwork placemat right here. I can just feel it in my bones. It's so cute. It took a lot of time. This is what you call matchstick quilting. So it's kind of time consuming, but I like the look of it, and it's a great alternative to just, or easy transition from stitching in the ditch, because all you do is just lay down painter's tape and, you know, then use that line as a guide for the next couple of lines, and you all can see how it looks so cute, and because I've used several colors of thread. So yeah, I like doing that. Like I like using lots of thread colors or lots of different colors of threads, or whatever the proper way is to say it. But yeah, this is my patchwork placemat that I'm working on for this Halloween season. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, go and watch all my other videos. I'm really trying to get my watch hours up. Make sure you all check my channel periodically today and tomorrow, because I will be uploading quite a few videos between now and tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Check you later. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Check you later.